Hello? Hello? You still there? Yeah. Alright, look, just check me out, yo. You got a couple minutes, sure, I'll tell you the whole story about how I met hip-hop, for real. You know what I mean? And basically, it started off like this.
He said all you gotta do is push a couple of these mixtapes. Bring them right back and we'll break a little cake. With nothing on my plate, I had to take the man's offer. Had to be a class 10, but why bother? It's all karma. You win some, you lose some. Roll with the punches, throw them back, and then you bruise them. Fights, you gotta choose them. The man tried to school tried to teach me the game, but I wouldn't let him fool me. He said, listen, you got a strong hustle. You got a strong arm, these cats with long muscle. They can't touch, talk too much, give them a muzzle. Don't let nobody figure out your grind like a puzzle. They gonna love you. Remember, only one's above you. When touch come to push, don't let anybody shove you. I came home, then I popped in the CD. I listened for a minute, then I said this should be me.
And like right around that time, basically that's when I was like, yo, I gotta do hip-hop, yo. Like, hip-hop is just mad ill, you know. It's like you can express yourself, you ain't gotta fight about nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that was me, you know what I mean? Because I was a fighter at that time, but I needed to release my stress somehow. And then it's just like, I was just ready to go, so I woke up the next day and I was ready to roll.
So I took him back to the streets, headphone full of beats. Heard the school bell ring, but it was obsolete. I bought 3, then I sold the other 10. I gave 2 to my friends and then I went back to him. I said, listen Slim, I'm trying to learn how to rap. And all the beats I heard on all the tracks was fat. You gotta teach me that, and all the man did was laugh. I gave him the cash and then he gave me back half. I said, damn brother, won't you teach a little something? He looked me in the eyes and he knew I wasn't frontin'. He said, you're gonna be nice. I tell he wasn't bluffing. Stood still for a second and he didn't say nothing. Say cousin, your pages stay buzzing. So why you gotta stay on the street and stay puffin'? He said, listen little man, won't you do me a favor? Go home, write some poetry and come back later.
And the funny thing about that is, you know what I'm saying, like, I was already into reading, you know what I mean, and writing poetry, you know, like, I call myself a little Romeo, you know, I can write all these little joints, but I wrote a lot of expressive things as well, you know. It's just, I never really always tried to make them rhyme. It was just, alright, I'm gonna make this one rhyme, I'm gonna make this one real, you know. So I went back to see the dude, you know.
So I came back the next day and old dude was gone. I stood firm in the spot till the mood was gone. Put my headphones on and I grooved to a song. Then a thought came to mind, I was doing it wrong. Moving along while I had lyrics in mind, and all I really had to do was put them down and make them rhyme. I could add a punchline and get a couple of laughs. 16 at a time, I was doing the math, moving in the right path. I was ready to roll with chips on my shoulders, too heavy to hold. Instead of something to fight about, it was something to write about. Started blazing instrumentals like I pulled a lighter out. More fire on the mic, spit flame through the speakers. The music blow out 15s and 5-seaters. Now they buy tweeters. The boy style is sweeter. Cause I met hip hop and dude said it's nice to meet you.
Hello?
What's up, dude?
Still listening?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So I mean, basically that's the story. You know, that's how I got my thing popped off with hip hop. And I mean, that's really it. You know, I encourage anybody to do